Well, I'm on Bala Lake this morning. There's my camper van. Yesterday we had like mid-40s wind. Today is just around about 10 mile an hour, but pretty much absolutely. This must be an environmental boy. Got loads of sensors on it. It's £5 a day or £20 a week to have the boat on here. It's not vast. I mean, you can be up and down the lake in probably 3 hours. If the weather's good, it's just nice to be out sailing. Morning. But doesn't it just show how popular still Wayfarers are after all these years? You know, since 1959, you can come sailing on a lake at a random time, and the only other boat sailing that I can see at the minute is a Wayfarer, and it was something like 7694. Absolutely brilliant. So pleased I got this boat, and I think that is because of the support and the help you can get and the know-how, and it's just nice to see people out and have people come and chat to you. We're a couple hundred metres away from the end of the lake at Bala. I don't think it's actually at the town, so I've come to the top of the lake. The wind has just about died. Looking at the water over there, there's probably a bit more coming, but I do not want to be heading over towards that bridge because that is where the water is flowing out the lake, and the water will be flowing out quicker at the minute than I can sail. Just getting a little bit of wind. I need to be getting back over there. I do not want to be going over there because I won't fit under that bridge. So the wind did pick up a bit, fortunately. I managed to get away. But it's something you've got to keep your eye on, and you've got to look at what's happening with the boat in the water, speed, you know, movement above ground if you like. And I could see for a while I was going sideways, and the current was obviously going to be taking me towards that bridge, because that's how the current moves in the lake. You know, there's some rivers that comes in up there and it goes out down there, but fortunately we did get a little bit of a breeze and it pulled me away. But if I'd have continued to drift towards that bridge, my only option would have been to get my paddle out or try and get towards the shore, and then just there was like a boatyard there, like a, well, not a boatyard, like loads of dinghies, and I would have had to have walked the boat along the shore a bit, but we got out, and again, like we are now, just becalmed again. It's amazing. 1 minute we're doing 5 knots and then we stop. But it's nice to have a day like this, really, because it's, in some respects, it's about strategy. And I think what I'm going to do now, I'm heading back, and I might have a little go with the spinnaker. Now we're beating back up the lake. A decent rate. Nice and steady. Full sails out, you know, it's pulled in nice and tight. I got some new telltales from Chandlery in Trinity-sur-Mer in France, because what was on these sails was like some red ribbon kind of thing, a little bit like those telltales on the mainsail, and I don't think they work really that well, because every time you get your sails out, a little bit like those are, they're all curled up. And So I saw these, it's red and green wool, and they work far better. I'm literally fine-tuning the boat at the minute, just holding onto it with this, and I'm making sure that we're keeping into the wind. But we're getting a little bit close to the shore now, so we're going to need to do a tack. So this is on the other tack. Hope you can see them a little bit better. So again, just fine-tuning it to get them both streaming out like that. There we go. Boat's heeling over a little bit, but doing absolutely brilliant. I'm going to head back to the campsite and I'm going to have a go, I think, with the spinnaker. Because the wind today, although it's a little bit fickle, it's pretty perfect really. I made it pretty much all the way up the lake. My van's over there, but as you can see from the water, which is like a mirror, zero wind, so we are resorting to paddling that last bit. Well, the wind pretty much died to nothing earlier, and I actually had to paddle to get into the campsite. The water was just like glass, and I thought it'll pick up again in a little bit, you know. And I got the spinnaker out. I thought I'll get the spinnaker out, it's just perfect today to have a go. So I've got the spinnaker rigged up, got it all rigged up, set off out again. Crikey, I've just been doing a maximum speed of 6.3 knots with one sail. So there's no way I'm putting the spinnaker up in this, especially on my own. It's not easy to do in this boat. But this is a nice long run, doing a nice decent speed, anywhere between 5 and nearly 6.5 knots.